Hi everyone, it's Tomoya. How are you all doing? I actually just recorded this piece that I wrote called Soft and Strong. And actually, I played the piece and I listened back. I usually put my titles later after I record, I make the song, the piece. And I was actually thinking why I named it Soft and Strong. But I think that is kind of the theme for me these days. And I think a lot of musicians and maybe other people are artists or just everyone in general can maybe relate to this. Like many people have been taught that strong usually is a physical thing or an outward thing where you have to be strong. Your body is strong. You have to say things strong. You have to say no. You have to be able to stick up for yourself, kind of thing. And we are also taught that, not all of us, of course, but maybe for me personally, I've always thought that, okay, so if I'm not strong, then I must be soft. And soft also meant weak and not being able to say what you want to say. So I think in music, there is this balance of being soft and strong. I'll explain while I play a little bit. So let's say something strong will be physically strong. I'm kind of tight so that I connect my body. I'm exaggerating and I know it's not the greatest sound that you want to hear, but it's a very strong sound. And sometimes we want that in classical music, maybe like very strong. I don't know, like if you know classical music, it'll be like Strauss, like bong, like very strong, maybe even physically strong, maybe more like a superhero, very strong, helping the world kind of thing, that's also great. And being soft and with lots of emotion and being and loving and soft is also great. I'm kind of talking about the merge between the two. So let's say I'm playing a note, right? This is too strong. This is kind of like a physically strong. You might hear this when you see like a beginner violinist when they're kind of not sure how to play their open strings and kind of sound, right? I actually think those kind of sound is great if you can control it eventually. You don't have to now be, okay, I need to be super soft and kind of but I think you'll hear in a lot of music there is this strength, but it's not a physical outward strength, but an inner strength that you have. I feel like a lot of actors have it, even if you have a very weak type of person or, like acting, art, music, I'm sure if you're, very observant in social things, you may notice people like that. They're very soft on the outside and they're very open about things. They're very welcoming, but they do have a very strongness inside their core. So being soft but having a really nice core, an intention of a very compact inner sound. And once you're able to get into the inner core of yourself, then it will expand outward. I know this is very, very, in a way, very philosophical, and you may not, understand with your mind, but I do feel like when you hear music, you'll notice that there are so many people who do this, or even people who talk like this. Or someone who sings, love songs, or it's a sad song, but you feel like there is that strength inside them that is maybe longing for something or kind of giving you, what is that word? Giving you more power and empowerment in what they do. about this balance of your inner self, your outer self, and many other layers of yourself that I feel like that will bring you, instead of thinking, let's say you are, a musician, a cellist, or maybe someone who's interested in playing this kind of instruments or just interested in music in general. I think if you look into many layers of a lot of musicians, you won't only see their outer self, maybe see their inner self and how their inner self kind of communicates with their outer self. And that in return also going to the audience. So I'm very curious what you think about this. If you are not very interested in this, I understand. If you're interested in this, let me know. I kind of enjoy these concepts because I think as a musician or as someone who plays music or kind of enjoys musical elements and artistic elements, I feel like being deeper in what you do and kind of understanding what you do. Not that you need to understand 100% of what you're doing, but being able to somehow communicate a little bit of that is kind of empowering for me and possibly for you too. So, hope you have a great day. Maybe see you in the next one. Bye.